And there is absolutely no retreat
y no hay ningún retirada de
by Guyana
por parte de Guyana
in ensuring that
en asegurar
this matter
que este asunto
is determined
se determine
by the ICJ
por la CIJ
and that the outcome
y que el resultado
of this matter at the
del
ICJ
asunto ante la CIJ
be respected by all.
sea respetado por todos.
Also,
También,
CARICOM restated its position
CARICOM ha reafirmado su posición
that has consistently recognized
de que reconoce constantemente
not only the 1899 award
los méritos del caso en relación con la controversia
must be determined by the ICJ
deben ser determinados por la Corte Internacional de Justicia
and the outcome
y el resultado
of the ICJ
de la CIJ
must be respected by all.
debe ser respetado por todos.
The second phase of the meeting
La segunda fase de la reunión
was between CARICOM
fue entre CARICOM
and the Venezuelan team.
y los venezolanos.
The third phase of the meeting,
La tercera fase de la reunión,
which has just concluded,
que acaba de concluirse,
was the first face-to-face exchange
fue el primer intercambio de cara a cara
between President Maduro,
entre el presidente Maduro,
myself,
mi persona
and our team
y nuestro equipo,
in the presence of
en la presencia
CARICOM,
de CARICOM,
CELAC,
CELAC,
Brazil,
Brasil
and the United Nations.
y las Naciones Unidas.
In that meeting,
En esa reunión,
I outlined once again
yo he esbozado nuevamente
Guyana's clear position.
la clara posición de Guyana,
That is,
lo que es
we are
que
a peace-abiding country and people.
somos un país y pueblo.
We have no other
amantes de la
ambition
paz y no tenemos otra ambición
than to pursue the peaceful coexistence
sino de proseguir la convivencia pacífica
with Venezuela
con Venezuela
and every country in this region.
y cada país de esta región.
I made it very clear
Yo aclaré muy bien
that Guyana
que Guyana
has all the right
tiene todo el derecho
to exercise its sovereign right
de ejercer su derecho soberano
within its territorial space
dentro de su espacio territorial
to approve of
y de aprobar
and facilitate any development,
y facilitar cualquier
any
desarrollo,
investment,
cualquier inversión,
any partnership,
cualquier sociedad,
any trading,
cualquier comercio,
any collaboration,
cualquier colaboración,
any cooperation,
cualquier cooperación,
the issuing of any license,
el otorgamiento de cualquier licencia o permiso
and the granting of any concession
y el otorgamiento de cualquier concesión
within our territorial space
dentro de nuestro espacio territorial
and within our sovereign space.
y dentro de nuestro espacio soberano.
I made it clear
Yo aclaré muy bien
that the controversy
que la controversia
must be resolved at the
debe ser
ICJ,
resuelta ante la CIJ.
and we are unwavering and resolute
Y estamos resolutos e inquebrantables
in ensuring
en asegurar
that
que
Guyana's case
el caso de Guyana
is presented,
se presente,
defended,
defienda
and that the ICJ
en la Corte Internacional de Justicia.
will issue its decision
Dicha Corte va a
on the
hacer
merits of the
saber
case,
su decisión sobre los méritos,
which of course is binding on all the
que
parties.
por supuesto es vinculante para todas las partes.
I made it clear
Yo aclaré
that the process leading to the
que el
ICJ
proceso ante la CIJ
is part of the Geneva Agreement.
forma parte del Acuerdo de Ginebra.
and that the Geneva Agreement
Y que el
provides
Acuerdo de Ginebra
for the UN
dispone
Secretary General to determine
para que el Secretario General de las Naciones Unidas determine
where
dónde
the controversy
la controversia
must
debe
be finally determined.
ser dirimida.
And it is the UNSG
Y es el
acting
Secretario
within the
General
confines of the Geneva Agreement
de la ONU quien actuó dentro de los
Who
confines del
determined?
acuerdo, quien determinó
that that place is the ICJ.
que ese lugar es la Corte Internacional de Justicia.
I want to say
Quisiera decir
that we
que nosotros
agreed with all the regional partners
acordamos con todos los socios
that the priority is peace
regionales de que la prioridad es la
and
paz
that every threat
y de que cada amenaza
of force or the use of force
de fuerza y o
must
uso
be
de
denounced,
fuerza debe ser denunciado
and that every party
y que cada parte
must take responsibility.
debe asumir la responsabilidad.
We made it very clear
Eso lo aclaramos muy bien.
that Guyana is not the aggressor.
Que Guyana no es el agresor.
Guyana is not seeking war,
Guyana no busca la guerra,
but Guyana reserved the right
pero,
to work with all our partners to
pero,
ensure the defense of our country.
pero Guyana tiene reserva el derecho de trabajar con todos sus socios para defender lo que es nuestro.
All our partnership is based
Toda nuestra sociedad se basa
on the defense
en la defensa
of our territorial integrity and our
de
sovereignty.
nuestra soberanía y la integridad territorial.
So as we move forward
De manera que en la medida que
in the next phase of the meeting,
progresamos a la próxima fase de la reunión, desde la reunión, desde la reunión, desde la reunión, desde la
Invitation.
reunión, y de acuerdo con la invitación,
which sought to enable a process of dialogue
que buscó facilitar un proceso de diálogo
on consequential issues, not on the issue before ICJ, on consequential issues, 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 issues,
de la
issues,
CIJ,
that dialogue, the shape and the form of that dialogue,
que la forma y la manera en
in
que se va a
a
realizar ese
understanding
diálogo
of how we move forward
determina y hace comprender cómo vamos a avanzar.
is the next phase of these meetings.
Constituye la próxima fase de estas reuniones.
Both parties
Ambas partes
committed
se comprometieron
to ensuring
en asegurar
the region remains a zone of peace.
que la región permanezca como una zona de paz.
I made it that within the sovereign space of Guyana,
Que dentro del espacio soberano de Guyana
we will continue
continuaremos
to do everything
a hacer todo
that promotes the
que
development
promueva el desarrollo, las necesarias
to
sociedades
ensure the defense and protection of what is ours,
para asegurar la defensa y protección de lo nuestro
in accordance with international
de
law.
acuerdo con el derecho internacional.
Thank you.
Muchas gracias.
Mr. President, what are some of the other issues that you hope to discuss with the Venezuelan?
We are now going to was outlining, clearly outlining our position. Now we are moving to the next phase. I'm not going to delve into that phase now in the meeting. That phase is now on.
Is that going to be at presidential level? Or your foreign ministers will take up?
No, we're still at this meeting.
Oh, okay.
We're still at this meeting. That's why I'm saying we are here up to where I have updated you on. That is where we are.
The next wave continues immediately.
Yes, that is why I just came to brief you.
Mr.
So,
President.
so you're prepared to stay as long as it takes to have whatever it is resolved?
Well, I'm prepared, and we came here to, as Guyana has always.
And in the Caribbean, two leaders who have been at sort of loggerheads with each other are now able to sit and dialogue. Do you think the Caribbean has now set the standard for the rest of the world?
Well, the dialogue is ongoing.
El diálogo está en camino.
The CARICOM, CELAC,
CARICOM,
Brazil,
CELAC, Brasil,
has initiated
han
a process
iniciado un proceso
of communication and dialogue, and that is an important process.
comunicacional y es un proceso
And
importante.
credit must go to all those who participated
Y
in
debe
the initiation
alcanzar
of this process.
todos
Sir, you
los
said
que
that both parties
iniciaron esto.
pledged peace. In Venezuela, speaking about its commitment to peace, did Guyana remind or bring to the fore the actions that were taken by Venezuela and compare it as to what they're saying as to what they're doing?
Of course,
Por supuesto.
very strongly. Very
Fuertemente,
strongly.
Muy fuerte.
Venezuela has also expressed certain timelines for carrying out actions relating to the referendum. Are they going to pull back from those actions, from the putting out of those actions?
Well, let us see. Let us see. I'm not going to go beyond where the meeting is right now. Let us see what comes out of the next week. I ask the media to respect this.
Les
Mr.
digo
President, there's a
a los
military
medios
aircraft
propietarios.
out there from Venezuela. On the tail, it's printed, El Essequiba es nuestro, El Essequiba is ours. What do you think that means?
This tells you. I don't have to think what it means.
Esta es su respuesta.
We
No
know-
pensar lo que significa
We
saber
know what this means.
lo que esto significa.
This is Guyana.
Este es Guyana.
All of it belongs to all of
Todo
Guyana.
esto pertenece
This is the
a
map of Guyana.
Este es el mapa de Guyana.
No narrative,
No hay
propaganda,
narrativa, propaganda,
decree can change this.
decreto que pueda cambiar esto.
This is Guyana.
Esto es
Did any
Guyana.
condemnation come from CARICOM when Guyana raised the point of Venezuela's aggression?
This is a facilitation. You have to understand that this is a dialogue. CARICOM has issued very strong statements, to be fair, in support of Guyana, in support of the ICJ process. In the third phase of this meeting, they were there as facilitators.
Para como
What do you
facilitar.
expect? Things that come of the
Let me
What
let
are you
me-
hoping for, though, sir?
let us wait.
You're heading back in there. What are you hoping for when you go back to
Let
hear
us
from
wait.
the Venezuelan side?
Respect for our sovereignty and territorial integrity, and working towards peace and stability in the region. Thank you. Thank you.
Has the exchange been cordial, Mr. President?
So what can you say about the role of Brazil in this talk?
Well, Brazil is
Said that they agree with the regional partners
Yes, sir.
with his speech.